Oh. It's sort of nice, isn't it?
Yes, it is nice. In the beginning.
There's some major buzz in the sci-fi world because a remake of the 60s cult classic Barbarella is on the horizon. With Sydney Sweeney snagging the starring role, it's shaping up to be something truly out of this world. For those not in the know, the original flick, based on a French comic series, followed the adventures of Barbarella, a space-traveling baby on a mission to stop an evil scientist from unleashing a doomsday weapon. Now, when Barbarella first hit screens, it wasn't exactly a critical darling or a box office smash. But here's the kicker. It quickly became a cult favorite, thanks to its blend of sci-fi shenanigans and groovy 60s vibes. I mean, who could resist that mix of space adventures and cheeky humor? Not to mention, it was way ahead of its time in capturing the spirit of the steamy revolution. Fast forward to today, and we've got a chance to breathe new life into Barbarella with a fresh spin. With Sydney Sweeney leading the charge, it's bound to be a wild ride through the cosmos like never before. Now, if you're wondering if it is confirmed or just rumored, well, hear me out. The Barbarella remake is officially on the books, and it's got some serious buzz behind it. Despite being a cult classic, Barbarella has seen its fair share of attempts at revival over the years, but this time around, things seem to have more weight to them. The announcement of a Barbarella remake starring Sydney Sweeney was the real deal, officially dropping in 2022. Since then, things have been a bit quiet on the update front, but hey, with Sweeney leading the charge, fans are still holding their breath for more news. And who can blame them? With her star power and talent, it's no wonder the Barbarella remake has got everyone talking, even if updates have been a bit scarce. The Barbarella remake is already starting to shape up, with Sydney Sweeney leading the charge as the fearless space-traveling hero. And let me tell you, her star power is no joke. Not only is she set to star in the film, but she's also stepping up as an executive producer. With her pulling the strings, there's a good chance we'll see some other big names joining the cast. Sure, you might know Sydney best as the emotional powerhouse Cassie Howard on HBO's Euphoria, but she's got range for days. I mean, she's proven time and time again that she can tackle any role thrown her way with grace and skill. So yeah, with Sydney Sweeney leading the charge, this Barbarella remake might just become the star-studded extravaganza we've all been waiting for. Award-winning director Edgar Wright is reportedly in talks to helm the project, bringing his signature style to the intergalactic adventure. While nothing's set in stone just yet, sources suggest that Wright's name is at the top of the list to direct Sydney Sweeney's star-studded remake. Now, if you're familiar with Wright's work, think Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Shaun of the Dead, and Baby Driver, you'll know he's got a knack for blending genres like nobody's business. And let's face it, that's exactly what Barbarella needs, a director who can handle the campy sci-fi goodness with finesse. But, as with any Hollywood project, there's always a catch. Wright's got a pretty jam-packed schedule, so whether or not he can jump on board might depend on timing. Fingers crossed we get some solid news soon because, with Wright at the helm, this Barbarella remake could be out of this world. As for the plot Out of This World movie, in an unspecified future, space adventurer Barbarella is tasked by Earth's president to track down Durand Durand, the creator of a powerful weapon called the positronic ray in the Tau Ceti planetary system. Fearful of the devastation the weapon could cause, Earth's leaders send Barbarella on a mission to retrieve Durand and prevent catastrophe. During her journey, Barbarella crash lands on the 16th planet of Tau Ceti, where she's ambushed by 2 children and knocked unconscious. She awakens to find herself bound and under attack by mechanical dolls with razor-sharp teeth. Luckily, she's rescued by Mark Hand, known as the Catchman, who patrols the icy terrain in search of wayward children. Hand informs Barbarella that Durand is located in the city of Sogo and offers her a ride to her ship in his ice boat. In return for his help, Hand requests something unusual: physical intimacy. Barbarella is taken aback, as Earthlings have long abandoned such practices in favor of using pills to achieve emotional connection. Despite her initial confusion, Barbarella agrees to make love to Hand in his bed, experiencing a level of physical intimacy she hadn't encountered before. Reflecting on the experience, Barbarella acknowledges the primal nature of physical contact and its potential to distract from more important matters. Barbarella's journey continues as she ventures from the planet's labyrinth into the company of outcasts exiled from Sogo. There, she encounters Pygar, a blind angel who has lost his ability to fly. With the help of Pygar and Professor Ping, Barbarella's ship is repaired. Pygar, now able to fly once more thanks to Barbarella, accompanies her to Sogo, a city teeming with violence and excess. Their arrival doesn't go unnoticed, and soon they find themselves captured by the Black Queen and her concierge. It's during their captivity that they learn about the Mathmos, a powerful force fueled by negative energy that lies beneath Sogo. Pygar endures a harrowing ordeal, while Barbarella finds herself imprisoned in a cage, surrounded by birds poised to attack. Their plight takes a turn for the better when they're rescued by Dildano, leader of the underground resistance. With Dildano's help, Barbarella sets her sights on finding Durand armed with an invisible key to unlock the secrets hidden within the Black Queen's Chamber of Dreams. Returning to Sogo proves perilous for Barbarella as she's swiftly captured by the concierge once again. He subjects her to the Exexive Machine, a device designed to induce fatal pleasure, but Barbarella manages to endure its onslaught, causing it to malfunction. To her shock, the concierge reveals himself to be none other than Durand Durand, who has aged rapidly due to exposure to the Mathmos. Intent on seizing power, Durand plans to overthrow the Black Queen and take control of Sogo using his positronic ray and the secrets of the Chamber of Dreams. Durand locks Barbarella inside the chamber, where she encounters the Queen, who warns of the Mathmos' deadly power when two people are present. As Durand seizes control of Sogo, Dildano and his rebels launch an attack on the city, prompting the Black Queen to unleash the Mathmos in retaliation. In a surprising turn of events, Barbarella's innocence protects her from the Mathmos' wrath, forming a protective barrier around her and the Queen. Pygar swoops in to rescue them, carrying them to safety as Sogo is engulfed in chaos. When Barbarella questions Pygar's decision to save the Queen, he explains that angels have no memory of the past, leaving Barbarella to ponder the mysteries of their extraordinary journey. When it comes to the Barbarella remake, it's likely to draw heavily from the vibes of the 1968 cult classic. While the character of Barbarella has roots in comic books, it's safe to assume that the remake will stay true to the essence of the original film. Now, if we're speculating about the story, it's probable that the remake won't stray too far from the somewhat open-ended premise of the original. See, the plot of Barbarella was more of a backdrop for a series of wild and wacky adventures that took center stage. And let's not forget about the overt sexualization of Barbarella herself, a theme that could be ripe for commentary on sexualization in media both then and now. But until we get more juicy story details, it's all just speculation. One thing's for sure, though. With Sydney Sweeney at the helm, this Barbarella remake is bound to be adventure worth tuning in for. That's all. What are your thoughts on the Barbarella remake? Are you excited to see Sydney Sweeney take on the iconic role? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Barbarella and other exciting sci-fi projects. Until next time, stay tuned and keep exploring the cosmos with us.